Hello, this is Mike of Nearly Enough Dice, and this is Terraria. Now, I failed last time to get quite enough Hellstone to actually make myself a new pickaxe, which is what I wanted. I actually need quite a lot of Hellstone, and I need quite a lot of obsidian. Although I have quite a lot of obsidian at the minute, so maybe it's not too bad. Because I just discovered. Well, discovered is the wrong word. I only just remembered, or I was reminded by the game, that you need obsidian as well as Hellstone in order to make Hellstone bars. So there you go. But yeah, making obsidian is not going to be a huge problem. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my temporary base here. And I'm going to... That was rude. I'm going to move my temporary base closer. Thank you. I'm going to move my temporary base closer to the bottom of the world. Wow. Really need to find out how to make gills potions. Wait. Wait. Gonna grab some obsidian on here. This should probably do me for a little bit. One thing I also should do is grab some fire flower. I can't remember if it's called fire flower, fire bloom, whatever it's called. That would also be a good thing to grab, because then I can make obsidian skin potion. And not die quite so much, because obviously the joy of Hellstone is that it, you know, when you chop away a bit of Hellstone, you get lava in its place. Right, here we go. Here we are in hell. Right, now where have I been? I've been... Put some torches down. I mean, I'll admit, like going to hell, the first thing the first thing you think of isn't so much, you know, clearly we need more light, you know. Also I have to be quite careful that I don't at any point kill a demon, because some of the demons are going to have they're going to have the voodoo dolls hanging underneath them, and if I kill one of those in such a way that the voodoo doll don't die, come on. If the voodoo doll falls into the lava, then the wall of flesh appears, and then I'm very suddenly, you know, dealing with the wall of flesh, which would be bad. I am not even remotely ready for that. Can I get this water to flow somewhere interesting? At the moment, it's not going. I think quite interesting. What I would quite like it to do is flow that way and turn some of that lava into obsidian. I think that would be a good thing. However, right, what we're going to do is going to place that obsidian back down there. So now I should be able to mine myself some Hellstone without myself getting lavaed to death, which I feel would be detrimental to my long-term mining career. I think that would be it will cause me problems, because fatal burns apparently do slow you down a little bit. Now I think if I had been a bit more clever, oh, it's not going to let me do that. Because basically I've mined some Hellstone now that I can't get at. Except if I dig my way up. And then place down more obsidian brick. Oh. Yep, would help if I kept track of what I was doing. Now, can I place brick here? I cannot. However, I can jump up and down. I can get arg, 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 arg. I hate those fire imps. I think fundamentally they are my least favourite monster, like in the entire game. You know, there are some species that do similar things, but they're just so aggravating. They can hit you from such a long distance away. And again, I'm going to be... I can't get to that Hellstone. Really have to be careful, because I've got a good chance of... like the slightest mistake and I've got lava falling on my head. And I believe, as I have established, being careful is not my strong point. That's not helpful. Right, so what I think I should do... where's up? There we go. I looked at the... I'll admit I looked at the painting and I thought, oh, go away, you aggravating thing. I have to say, if I didn't have the awesome thorn, I would be even more grumpy about the whole thing with fire imps. Right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of these obsidian platforms. We're going to put down obsidian brick instead. Down one there. What's that? The obsidian block. I was wanting more of it to go that way. Tell you what. We will do. Go grab ourselves a door. Make some subtle modifications to the decor. I'm not going in. Do I need another? I do. That's doing more what I wanted. Kind of hoping I'll get more obsidian down that end. But, you know, you work with what you got. What I mean, specifically what I want to do is I want to get out here and start looking at the surface. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted. Oh God. Specifically, I want some fire blossom or whatever it, you know, I can't remember whatever the name of the flower that grows in ash is. I want that. Making of new obsidian is kind of nice. Can those jump up walls? That's interesting. Get rid of some lands. Murder some things. What I could do with is another Hellstone altar. Not altar, what am I talking about? Hellforge? Hellforge. Because I took the two Hellforges I got, I took upstairs. And I'm beginning to think I could really do with one down here as part of a temporary base. But, you know, I'm alright for the moment, so... Oh, I'm getting a lot of monsters all over the place. Let's put down my campfire. Right. We are getting some lovely Hellstone. Grab this obsidian while we're here. Oh. So aggravating. I'm not entirely sure they even give enough, you know, loot to make up just for their complete aggravation value. Oh, incidentally, I'm not quite sure if I did this on camera last time, but I've made myself a topaz. Is it topaz? Topaz, yeah, a topaz hook. So I've retired my main hook, and I now have a topaz hook. I think it's got a slightly better range. Plus it's made of topaz, and that's just swish, you know. Righty. Ooh. May have a bigger reach, but it's not necessarily enough to act. Oh, don't knock me into lava, you horrible thing! Oh, you horrible thing! You don't knock me into lava either. Whoop. How much Hellstone have I got at the minute? 39. Otherwise known as not nearly enough. I had about 70 odd, and that wasn't enough to produce the amount of Hellstone bar that I wanted. Right, sweet. Ooh. Come back and get murdered, you big worm you. Thank you. 100 health, not too bad. Right. I want to get over this way, is where I want to get now. So what I will do... Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. I can dig down here. And I can grab more Hellstone. Let's just... Yeah, okay, what I'll do is I put down some obsidian brick and just let the water level rise up a bit. I will be able to flood areas down here. Maybe. Can I stand on that? I can. And grab me some Hellstone. Right, let's let the water build up a bit there. Okay, so let's have a look down here, see what we've got. Again, I'm looking for Fire Blossom. Or more of these towers. I mean, that's the other thing that I want. Let's just pave that over. Oh, I see water's not... Am I beginning to run out of water here? Oh, I know what I can do. I can grab another door. I must have another door in here. There's one. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. Like, the instant I tried to do something else. There we go. So, that should fill up. And that'll be good, because of reasons. So that way I can, instead of having a little trickle of water that shows up occasionally, I'll have great big gouts of water that I can unleash at a moment's notice. Right now, so can I see any Fire Blossom? I don't really see any large amounts of ash, just in general, just natural ash just kind of lying around, which is what I would want to get some Fire Blossom, Fire Bloom, for whatever it is. Right, let's go see what that's achieved. Right, I think it's probably light enough. Like I'm going to want the extra defense more than I'm going to want the light. Although, of course, having said that, come on. Grab those coins. Right, so we can now release this reservoir. And not achieve anything. Good, good, good. Oh, monsters! Go away. Just being annoying. Oh, why did I dig out the obsidian, not the Hellstone? Because I am an idiot, that's why. Also, I had the smart cursor on. And that is not necessarily actually smart. So I do need to keep track of stuff like that. Come on. That was entertaining. Could have been more entertaining, could have achieved more. Oh, I don't like you, you're being annoying. In theory, I think one of them should eventually, one of those demon types, should eventually give me the book in question, the actual spell book that does that spell effect. Right, so I'm going to go for a bit of an explore. See if I can't find myself something to get knocked back into and die, I think is what I'm going to look for. Yeah, I'm going to go back to having shine as opposed to protection. Maybe I should be using some of the obsidian block I found instead of wooden platforms. That might be clever. So I'd quite like to get there and see what's available. See if there are any shadow chests or anything of interest. Anything along those lines. A hell forge would be quite nice. Actually, yeah, a shadow chest would be really irritating because I don't have a shadow key. So I couldn't actually do anything with it. But there are various other things that I would quite like instead. Just want 2 seconds to take my bearings and then, you know. But no, this is too much to ask. Let's get a bucket full of lava. Come on, leave me alone. Nothing up there I can get to. Let's do some help. Yeah, some Hellstone there, I think. Oh, can just get you. You just have to battle really hard every single step you want to take because monsters suck. So this is the reasoning behind get yourself a whole bunch of meteorites and make an artificial meteorite biome, because dealing with meteorheads is easier to deal with than all this nonsense. Nonsense all this is. Right, I need to make sure. Right, let's get onto some solid ground before I start making platforms, because as soon as I start making things, something's going to try and eat me. And they're just going to be really irritating. Well, not this case. Okay, that was good. They left me alone for like 2 seconds. There we go. Nope, there's nothing up there I can grab. It's all just that little bit too high up to actually let me grab it. Oh, see, that's where it could be lethal. Where I'm standing next to everything. I really need to. I mean, I really need not just to get some fire flower, but fire flower or fire blossom seeds, so that I can make more of my own. That's basically what I want to do. Grab the firestone. And let's make an entrance. Grab that. Actually, I probably didn't need to grab it. I could have just used it as is. It was actually in a not bad place. So I might make a little temporary base in here. I mean, I should probably go back and get my campfire from way back there, but never mind. Right, so we're going to put down the Hellforge, and we're going to put down the anvil. And I'm going to wonder why I can't make Hellstone bar. Because, yeah, I couldn't see it, that's why. Alrighty then. So, Molten Pickaxe. 65% axe power. 100% pickaxe power. I think I'll have that. Then I'll murder that really irritating thing there. Okay. Put some platforms there so that way I can go there. Yay. Oh, bats. I mean, the real danger of bats, it's not so much that they might kill me, it's really the danger is that they'll knock me back into fire that will kill me. I mean, that's their game plan, essentially. I can't make... chest plate at the moment, so I don't have enough to make a chest. Oh. Don't have enough Hellstone to make a chest plate, so let's go get more Hellstone. That seems to be really quick. I don't know if a Molten Pickaxe will get me through Evanstone. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's leaking. I did not see. Ah! Hey! Maybe I should have taken a healing potion at that moment. I think being on fire is really dangerous. Rather more dangerous than I anticipated. So, need to take that into account. What I mean, again, what I really need to do is find some fire bloom. Fairly sure I don't have any. No, doesn't look like it. Yeah. I do have some healing potions, I suppose, small healing potions, because I made them at some point. What do I have wood on me? I've got wood on me. I'm going to make another tier of housing. I'll put it on top of my subtle website advertising. Can I just put it on top? No. Put that there. Can't. There we go. So we'll do it here, and so this is going to be a completely separate line of NPC housing. So. Hopefully they won't. Well, ideally they won't be able to get out and thus cause problems. Because life is so much easier when the NPCs can't bloody go anywhere. But of course that makes it relatively more difficult for me to use them. So it's always swings and roundabouts. I should probably get rid of that there. What that is, that's my actual spawn point. So if I spawn there, it actually takes away those bits of roof, which is why I filled it in to stop that happening. Okay, let's go back. Just have a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, only make 4. Need to get more wood. Oh no, if only there's a way of getting more wood, like, you know, trees. Boing. Out the way, squirrel. So chuck acorns in number 8, so I can plant easily. And then mushrooms will get in the way. Good, good, good. So that's about there, and then about there. I should institute a thing. Sorry, not very sorry. Don't really care. A thing I used to do where I would actually make when I made my tree farm, I would space out very carefully. Essentially, it was torches underneath the ground, so I'd knock out a bit under the ground and put a torch in it, which would mark exactly where you want to put your trees. Maybe I should do that in the future, but not bothering right now. How much wood have we got now? That'll do, probably. Let's see, I want 2 more doors, I think it was, and then a bunch of wooden wool. Actually, let's see if we've got any wooden wool in the old chest. Grey brick wall, plank wall. Oh, I've got 2 doors already. There you go, how handy. Of the many chests I should put together a building materials chest. So I've got chests. I'll put some chests down here. The idea of one of them is just basic blocks, so they'll be like rock and stone and the stuff you mine directly would go there. And I also want one for building materials, as in all the various walls and things. So let's grab those. So building materials would be furniture and stuff like that. So let's go there. Rename. Looks like I don't have any actual wooden wall to go in there, or planks, so that's fine. But I'll put furniture in there as well, so chairs and stuff. Silk goes in there. Now that I got access to lava, I could in theory put lava down there. So next time there's a goblin invasion or whatever, I don't have to worry too much. Things will just get lavaed. But caution. I would want to wait until I can get mechanics, so I can actually put blocks over it to stop my NPCs getting in there. Go for 200. And then I can activate that when a goblin invasion or a pirate or whatever happens. And so it'll only activate when I want it to, as opposed to just whenever my various NPCs are too stupid to not walk into it. Right, so one of these days I'll work out exactly how much you need to effectively wallpaper a big area like this. I think I've just got enough. Right, I'm gonna get down here. I'm gonna close all the doors so I can be sure I place the doors in the right place. And I want to close these two as well. Would help if I was nearby, wouldn't it? That's wrong. Whether these are any kind of optimal size or anything like that, I don't know. But I know that this spacing works, which is the main thing. I think that looks right. And so I just chuck torches down on the ground. Essentially one away from the door. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine the way I was doing it for. That's too close. That's in the wrong place. That would have stopped it from working. Oop. Don't close the door. You look like an idiot. Right, so now it's just chairs and tables. Oh, light source here as well. There you go. Chair, table, chair, table, chair, table. And these should then immediately be acceptable as housing. And the last one. I think this one will do, even though I didn't get all the planking. I think small amounts will be okay. Suitable, 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 suitable. There we go. So that's a little thing done. Right. Obviously, I need to get back down there. I might need to have a look in to see if there are any interesting potions I can make that will help me in my quest. Without fire flower, I don't believe there's anything I can do. I just need that lava immunity. I need that lava immunity, and very important. So I'm going to ask the guide what I can make. Crafting. Oh, hunter. Oh, shark fin. Yeah. Gravitation. But you need feathers, which are from harpies, which are far. Fishing bush. So while I'm looking for interesting things, increases chance to get a crate. Crate potion. While I'm looking for interesting things, I'm going to say thanks very much for watching. Do hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying things thus far. That's something I could do with. Ooh. Please come along to nearlyenoughdice.com, which is our role-playing game themed podcast and blog, which has weekly episodes going up at the minute. And more importantly, until next time, dig for victory.